Hello, hello. This is Steve Reinharz, CEO of Artificial Intelligence Technology Solutions, trading under the ticker AITX in the glorious OTC Pinks for now. This is your weekly update. Check out this small print from the attorneys. Okay, happy Labor Day weekend to all. I think everybody that watches us is a hard worker, gets our journey, gets our solution. So I'll just shout out to everybody, hey, good work. Take the day off. We're all working our asses off. And, a day here, a nice long weekend should be nice. Of course, that goes out doubly to the AITX team, which, as everybody knows, is incredibly hardworking and very, very intense environment we have over there. So it's great. It's great that folks are going to take a little bit of time off, recharge, reconnect, and hopefully come back on September the 6th, ready to go for the last few months of the calendar year and the last more or less 5 months of the AITX year. So pretty excited with what we've got going on. And today we're going to start with sales. Okay, sales. We're going to start with, we're not going to hit it too hard because everybody can read the press releases. I don't really get ahead of myself too much on these weekly videos telling you what's coming down the pike. But best order intake quarter ever? We need some cheering. We need some cheering for that. That's a big deal, eh? That's a big deal. Now, of course, the pressure is on to beat that quarter. And we certainly have the funnel to do it. Whether we will or we won't, hey, we never know, but we have the chance to do so, and that's what I want to share with you. Hospital came through. Wow, right? Something I was waiting for. I don't know if I hinted or teased it prior, so maybe it's a surprise to some, but it is a significant deal for us, a significant deal for everybody. Hopefully kicking off big progress into the healthcare industry. We always need a signature client in the space to use as a reference to gain momentum. And that's what you've seen us do across various industries, like logistics, for example. So now, hopefully, this is the kickoff for healthcare, and I couldn't be happier. I hope you are too. Now, maybe you do know, maybe you don't know, but, I'm very involved in the tech side of what we do in terms of charting the course and working with the various engineering teams on how things are going to work, what they're going to do, why they're going to do it, right? I kind of play voice of the customer role as far as development goes. So because it's on my brain a lot, along with sales and cash and revenue and all the other things that have to be in my mind, I wanted to give you a little bit of an update on a few different things. The first one is Cassie. Now, Cassie is going to be the cornerstone of our November investor open house. So that's kind of cool. It's coming along really, really, really well. Really well. It's on target, which in dev is hard to do. Everybody thinks it's, very structured and sequential and sensible, but the reality is there's a lot of variables that are difficult to estimate. So tech inevitably, I'm not going to say inevitably, usually takes longer than you forecast. Now, we've had a couple of exceptions. And by the way, we are certainly subject to that generalized rule of tech taking longer to develop. Up until Rio, every project that we had ran over time for various reasons. Again, it's kind of the nature of the beast to some extent. Rio, on target across the board, beautiful. You've seen the pictures. Love that product. Love it, love it, love it. Actually, we had a client, our second largest client, came on last week to the Rex. Loved Rio. Loved everything about it. Are using some towers right now and potentially looking to switch over to Rio. One of our other big clients is also expecting potentially to move over to Rios as well. So I'm happy with the momentum that's been created in only 2 weeks on Rio. But going back to Cassie. Cassie development is so far on schedule, potentially a little ahead of schedule. Okay, now again, it's fluid. Might not stay ahead of schedule for long, but we are for the time being. So I want to share that, and I want to make sure everybody knows that that's the highlight for the November event. Romeo, my first love, my first robot love, Romeo. Um, we're looking at the development of 3.0 of Romeo. And the reason is a 3.0 version can double our gross margin, can potentially double our gross margin. And that's the version that we want to proliferate. So it's not easy building an autonomous vehicle. As you've seen from our efforts and from other efforts, including from companies like Tesla, who have spent billions on it. Now, our technical challenges are lower than theirs, obviously, but nonetheless, it's an autonomous outdoor vehicle. It's a big load. And at this point, we've done it. We've done it. We have it. It's done. Now I gotta look at it and I gotta say, okay, hey, maybe I could put X amount of these into the market over the next 18 months. How do I best maximize production cost, therefore profits for us, through improvements to design and production? And that's why we're looking at Romeo 3.0. So I'm pretty excited about that. I want to share that with you. And there's so much software stuff happening. Listen, I hope that everybody gets, because I know it's big and it's different. You might not be from the industry and so forth. But this package of hardware and software that we've designed it to be this next step for the legacy security and facility industries. And I love it. I love it. And I know that many of you guys get it, but that's the easiest sentence of what we do and why we do it. We are the evolution, or we are striving to be the evolution for tech process in facility and security to start with. So very, very cool. Anyway, that's where we're going on that. Mentioned that we had our second largest end user at the Rex last week. Loved Rio, loved everything else. Now, schedule coming up. Next week, Sunday, September 11th. I think we all remember where we were on September 11th, 2001. But in any case, life goes on, and we're having Texas Night. It's not in Texas, folks. It's in Atlanta at the GSX show. It's a closed audience. It's industry folks only. I'm mentioning it because it's an opportunity for us to go back and see people in person, shake hands, remind them who we are, remind them what we're doing in a very casual, comfortable effort. So I have expectations that we have an increase in funnel after that night and after the event, which runs Monday through Wednesday. So that's GSX, second biggest security show in the United States. And we're using more or less the same booth that we did at at ISC West, although we've got a Rio in this one as well. So very, very cool. Okay. Rio progress. Okay. I have been advised not to share projections in great detail, but I will share that there's certainly a high likelihood that it could have a double-digit sales impact on our monthly recurring revenue by year end. And I'm looking for it to be a significant revenue contributor next fiscal year as well. So I will share that, and that'll be listed in the upcoming Q, which is coming out October 15th. Okay, folks, I spoke fast because I wanted the weekly update to be quick today. But folks, 9.5 minutes in. I hope everyone's going to have a great long weekend. Watch this video, share it with your friends. Thank you for all the great support all week. And short trading week next week. Let's hope that we have a great trading week. As always, thank you very much.